Well, good morning and welcome. Today we're going to do some balance work. Now, you can do this with a chair or without. I'm going to have it next to me so I can show you in case you need it. Also, you can do this with shoes on, but if you do it without shoes, you can spread your toes and that helps you as well. So either way is fine. I don't have shoes on today. We're going to go really casual. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a front and back walk. Now this sounds really simple, like, oh, I'm just going to walk forward and backwards. No. What we're going to do is I'm right here and I'm going to put a foot straight in front so it's heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Pull that belly button in, chin up. See the difference? Okay, so from the side, I'm 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. You might get here and go, I need that chair, or I need to hold on my banister. We're gonna step back, back, and back. This is an excellent move. Try to do it without a chair, but if you need it, that's okay. Hold right here, 1, 2, but it's right in front of each other. Here's the other thing that will help you. If you feel like you're not ready to let go of the chair, that's okay. If you feel like you are, but you still are a little wobbly, what I want you to do, remember I always talk about that focal point. So I'm looking kind of straight down in front of me, about 45 degrees out. So I'm gonna hold both of my hands out, pull my belly button in, squeeze my glutes, and I'm going to walk. Shoulders are back and down. See this? See, I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at my focal point, and I'm gonna go back. Heel to toe, kind of toe to heel this way. Do that several times. A lot of people will do that and they'll go, I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed. This is extremely hard. I do not suggest you do that. So if someone says, oh, do that with your eyes closed, don't do it. Keep your eyes open. Belly button in, shoulders down and back, squeeze, and find that focal point. It could be straight in front of you, if there's something in front of you to look at. Otherwise, I always try to find a focal point on the floor, and I stay focused on that point. It helps you balance. This is something you should be doing every day. All right, we're gonna do a one-legged stork. So, we're gonna be right here, and I'm gonna take one leg up. Now, see here, I've got my foot up like this. If you need to lean against your leg, if you don't feel comfortable just holding it and you need to lean, that's all right. But I want you to hold it here. I've got my toes spread out. If you're in tennis shoes, not a problem. But if you're barefoot, spread out those toes. Belly button in, shoulders down, squeeze this standing leg. See, I've got one hand out. I'm squeezing this leg, I'm squeezing this leg. I'm gonna find my focal point, okay? And then I'm gonna let go of that hand. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. You start to lose your balance, one little finger. Sometimes that's all you need, it's just one finger. But if you keep your hands out, that helps you balance. Eventually, a lot of people will get up to this. You can do that eventually, but I'm squeezing that standing leg, I'm squeezing everything. And see, I'm a little bit wobbly too, so I kind of like to have that chair next to me. Okay, that's all you need to do. If you find that this is too much to have that leg up, that's okay. Put one toe down, lean against that leg, and you're just putting most of your weight on this leg. But you'll never have to leave the ground if you don't want to. You may only want to pull it here. That's all right. But the focus is squeezing, squeezing, belly button in, shoulders down and back. Breathe and hold. Because the longer you can hold this, the more you build up that strength. You find that focal point. Okay? And then you want to go do it on the other side. So I'm right here. I'm going to hold my chair. And I'm going to take my foot right here this time. So see, I'm just pointing my toe. I'm just leaning against my leg. I'm not lifting. You could do maybe an inch. Okay? So hold here. Put both arms out. Find that focal point. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember, if you don't feel comfortable, grab that chair. Now, what I want you to do first, I want you to try to lift that leg a little bit. Hold. Are you squeezing that standing leg? Are you focused on that focal point? Are your shoulders down and back? Now, this hand over here, just let go of it a little bit. And you may not want to turn up, you may just feel better knowing that it's right there. But having your hands equally set out on both sides is helpful. Inhale, exhale. Now, my suggestion, hold that. You may only do 5 seconds. You may get up to 10. Try to get up to 30 seconds. Try to get up to a minute. Because not only are you building your balance, you're strengthening. So they're both really two very good things that you're doing. Not just doing one thing. It's not just balance, it is strength. So we're gonna do a lunge back hold, all right? Since I'm already on this side, I'm gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna step back with one leg. And so you can see from the side what I'm doing. I'm just stepping back, got my hip under, just a little lunge. Weight is in the front heel and the ball of this foot. So see, I can wiggle these toes, see that? And I'm just gonna hold right here. You can stay right here, let go of that chair. You can look forward, hold, 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 and then come on up. Again, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you've got your chair right here, and I'm on the outside of my chair because I'm on this side, but you can put it like this. I have my hand here, I'm just gonna hold. You might just wanna lean on that chair, just put support on that arm, and you may just stay, I'm right here. Weights in this heel, ball your foot, hold. Find that focal point in front of you, and try to let go eventually. Come on up. Great job. All right, we're gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna be right here. So I'm going to step back and forward. Right here, I'm gonna hold. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, letting go of that chair. I want you to be right here, up, hip under. Weights in this front heel, I can wiggle my toes. Right here. You can hold on to that chair. When you feel comfortable enough to let go. See, I'm just letting go of my hand just ever so slightly. I can put one finger there. It's amazing. One finger makes a big difference. That one finger on your chair. And you'll feel it here. You'll feel it here. You'll feel it here. This is balance. Once you can let go of this chair, that's balance. You're working this quad. Those are those muscles that get you up and down. Again, always find that focal point. I'm going to remind you every time we do an exercise, find that focal point. Okay, now we're going to do a knee hold. That is right here. I'm going to hold my knee. You may say, ooh, that's too much. I can't do a knee hold. So what you might want to do is just be right here. It's a little lift against your leg, and you're going to lean over just a little bit. Kind of throws you off just a hair, and you're going to hold. So I'm just like this. But what I want you to try to do is to grab this knee. Eventually we're going to hold with both hands and let go of that chair. But for right now, we're going to hold that one knee, shoulders down and back. And I'm finding that focal point. I'm squeezing this standing leg. Squeeze those glutes. Pull that belly button in. Always breathe when you're doing this. Don't hold your breath. And then you're going to let go of this hand. Just ever so slightly. Again, ooh, I want to stay right here, just that finger. And eventually, you may feel like we can do it without holding onto that chair. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold, 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 and release. If that was not hard enough, you can do both legs. You can hold one, shoulders down and back, squeeze that standing leg, and hold. And for some of you, this might actually be easier. It just depends. Now, I'm a little more wobbly, but I like that I have both of my hands on my leg. I feel like I can pull and hold a little bit stronger, but that's up to you. So those are two ways that you can do that knee hold. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm just going to slide this chair around. I'm going to come over here. Again, if we don't feel like we can hold that knee up, it's too much, then I want you just to bend that knee, and I want you to hitch over just a little bit so your weight is in this leg, and you're just going to hold. Otherwise, we're going to stand straight. We're going to hold one leg by that knee, like right under your knee, shoulders down and back, Just got my hand here. I'm going to find that focal point in front of me. And then I'm going to let go of the chair. Squeeze that standing leg. Again, that chair is always there if you need it. But the tighter your standing leg, your belly button's held in and your shoulders are down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That helps your balance. Now, if you want to try the next level and do both hands, I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to grab and I'm going to pull my knee up. I'm going to put my shoulders back and down, squeeze that standing leg, and we're going to hold and hold. Hold. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to do 3 more things. We're going to do a toe lift. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be right behind my chair, and I'm just going to lean, kind of, not even lean back. I'm going to do this so you can see my feet, lifting my toes, lifting my toes, lifting my toes, lifting my toes. That's all I'm doing. I just want you to see what I'm doing back here. So I'm going to hold on that chair, 2 fingers, and I'll lift my heel, or lift my toes, lift my toes. From the side, I'm literally just lifting my toes, lifting my toes. If you start feeling confident, you can let go. Oops, see, I went back. You might want to lean a little forward. It's a little lift. You're not going to hold up a long time. It's hard to hold up on your heels, but it's just a little move. You'll feel the strength in your quads too. And the front of your shins right in here, you'll feel. Now what I want you to do is hold that chair. I want you to lift both toes. I want you just to hold it. Squeeze the standing leg, squeeze your glutes. Hold, 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 hold. Feeling that, aren't you? And then release. That's great. It's a little bit different. Not something you would normally think of doing is lifting your toes, but it's really, really good for you. Okay, so now we're going to do heels. Same thing, heel lift on your toes. I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to put 1 finger on each side. I'm going to lift, 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 lift. If you feel like you can let go of that chair, lift, lift. Maybe 2 more. Now what I want you to do is put your fingers on here. I want you to lift and hold. Squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze from your belly to your glutes to your legs all the way down. Now, try to let go of that chair. Oop, you know what happens with me is my legs kind of do this really quick for a second. Oop, I gotta kind of pull them in. That's all right. If you don't feel confident in that, keep pulling it into your chair. Otherwise, let go. And if you can get your hands out here, that helps you with balance. Great job. Ooh, shake those legs out, shake those legs out. One last thing, we're gonna do a back leg lift. So, what you can see, I'm gonna be right here, and I'm literally just gonna lift my leg back. It's straight back. So you can, hopefully you can see me from here. I would have black on, I'm kind of blending. But I'm flexing my foot and I'm just lifting right here. That's all you're doing. It's a straight leg. So don't do this, we're not doing this. We're lifting a straight leg, straight leg. Let go if you can. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. When you did that, did you find that focal point? Were you watching that focal point? It makes a huge difference. So I'm going to come to this side, and I'm going to hold right here, flex that foot, and I'm just going to do that little lift. I'm going to let go of that chair. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are done. You don't have to do a lot. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exercises. Those are things you can write down, you can remember. Do them every day. You can be standing in your kitchen and just go, I'm gonna do some lifts. I'm gonna do a couple holds. Simple things like that. You can be standing at a table and just go, I'm gonna do this. I wanna hold here. You might just wanna lean against your leg and just hold. So there are different ways that you can do it. You can do it. You don't have to just stop and do this with a video. You can do this anytime during the day. But balance is so important. Those heel lifts, toe lifts, this walking forward walking back. Walking back is harder, yes it is. Those are excellent for you. So I want you to continue working on this. I want you to play this at least 3 times a week and just keep moving.